Hi everyone, Julia here recording this September, is it the 17th? Let me think. It was Friday the 13th, 16th, 2024. And I was just thinking about how focus and perspective really, that sums up your reality, what kind of reality you're going to have. So it's how you view things and where you put your focus. Pretty simple. And the trick is to, stay focused on what you want. And perception, everything has a good and a bad, a beautiful and ugly, and so we really have to see all sides. And if you're still here and walking and talking and breathing and have the freedom to move about, then all is well. So you just have to keep your focus where you want it. And when things happen that aren't optimal, then you just view it from the perspective that you're still here, walking, talking, breathing, being. So yeah, and really, the bottom line is we get triggered into old behaviors, and of course that's always due to what we call Mace Energy Method, negative identities, and those can be eliminated. And everybody was saying with this recent incident with my dog Biggie right there, the white and black one, with his foot getting caught and my face getting bit, and just my view about it, and kept carrying on. And that's how I always do. I mean, I injure myself a lot. I fall a lot. And sometimes I get some pretty bad injuries, but I know my body will heal itself. And yeah. So it always does. And, just like this thing that happened with Biggie. Yeah, man, it was very traumatic while it was happening, and trying to carry him back on this very path I'm on now, but the other direction, but way further. Yeah, and him having all that pain when he would get, jumbled around trying to carry him, because I'm not as strong as I used to be. But in the end, everything worked out great, so all is well that ends well, right? So yeah, perception. And another thing is be selective about where you put your energy and your attention. The other two big things are attention and intention. So yeah, what you give your attention to, you're giving your energy to. And then it gets stuck in your head, and so you start giving your intention to it as well. So yeah, it's just about having that self-awareness, and stay focused on the prize, on how you want things to be. Don't always know that everything always works out amazingly. And everyone always says that. Even people who are homeless feel like things are always working out. I went a few months living in my tent in Spain, and I was willing to live there as long as need be. There was no problem with that at all. I was happy to have a free place to live. So, yeah, everything always works out. And oftentimes when we're going through some adversity, we come out the other end with things actually better off than they were before. And so I don't know what that is. Sometimes I feel like it's the universe kind of pushing us a little harder when we don't get the nudges, I guess. I don't know, because yesterday, the Max, because of Biggie's influence, likes to chase dogs between fences, and the garage across the street has guard dogs that are there when they're not open. So I have to keep Max on the leash on Sundays a lot. But yesterday he got loose out there, and as I was going to go try to catch him, I fell. And so I wasn't able to go catch him because I had to overcome that, get those endorphins to release. So he ended up doing okay with the other dogs because Biggie wasn't out there instigating. So, it ended up not being the whole big drama it usually is when my landlord comes out and she's all upset because her dog gets upset, and, it's a big commotion. So, yeah, it was one of those things where, I don't know, it was like, because I fell down, I didn't go through the typical drama of trying to catch Max, and it's always so chaotic. So, yeah, and now I know that if he's out there by himself, it's not the end of the world. So, one of those kind of things where when something happens, something good can come out of it. Serendipity. So, yeah, and there's so much of that in this reality. So much synchronicity. So much divine orchestration, it feels like. Because my life's been spared so many times. Biggie's life's been spared so many times. Max's life has obviously been spared. He lived on the streets chasing 18-wheelers and lorries, they call them here, for his first 2 years of life. And then he lost an eye when they thought he was dead. And yeah, I feel there's so much destiny involved in this day and time. And all the people that we're drawn to, that we can connect with worldwide, we're finding our soul family. And that's just so awesome. I mean, there's no time in recorded history where they talk about having this ability for people to communicate instantaneously worldwide. So, wow, what a time to be alive and to, like I've said before, relish in the magic, and yeah, just know that this reality is malleable, and you can make it whatever you want it to be. So, perception, focus, attention, same thing, right? And intention. So, yeah. All right. So, thanks everyone for listening. Hope you have a great morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. Remember to stay focused on what you want. Help others if you can. Ciao, ciao.